How Austin Metcalf's accused killer is raking in cash for his legal defense, as sick conspiracy theories about victims spread hate, fear, and division. Did a high school football star's tragic death become a breeding ground for online hate and misinformation? We delve into the case of Austin Metcalf, the fundraising frenzy for his accused killer, and the disturbing conspiracy theories that are tearing a community apart. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Austin Metcalf, a promising high school football player, lost his life in a senseless act of violence. He was fatally stabbed during a brief altercation at a track meet. The community is reeling from the loss of such a young life, and his family is understandably devastated. Carmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old, now stands accused of first-degree murder in connection with Metcalf's death. The incident has sparked outrage and grief, but also a disturbing wave of misinformation and online vitriol. The legal battle that lies ahead promises to be complex and emotionally charged. Almost immediately after Anthony's arrest, a fundraising campaign was launched to support his legal defense. What's shocking is how quickly the money poured in. Within hours, the campaign had raised nearly $200,000. The campaign is hosted on GiveSendGo, a platform known for hosting fundraisers for controversial causes and individuals. This platform has become a lightning rod for debate, often used to support figures and movements considered fringe or even extremist. But what's truly disturbing is the narrative fueling this fundraising effort. The campaign paints a picture of Metcalf as a violent aggressor, seemingly justifying the act of violence. This narrative, whether true or not, has resonated with thousands of donors, many of whom contributed small amounts, adding up to a substantial sum. Is this justice, or is it a dangerous distortion of the truth? Anthony's family has hired two high-profile Dallas lawyers known for their experience in racially charged cases. This suggests a deliberate strategy to frame the case within a specific social and political context. The choice of legal representation speaks volumes. The lawyers' primary goal is to ensure a fair legal process for Anthony, a right guaranteed to everyone, regardless of the circumstances. They also aim to challenge the $1 million bond, which they likely consider excessive and a barrier to Anthony's ability to assist in his own defense. Ultimately, the legal team will seek to influence the charges against Anthony, potentially arguing for a lesser charge or even claiming self-defense. The legal battle will be fierce, and the outcome uncertain. The case has become a magnet for conspiracy theories, with a disturbing flurry of misinformation spreading online. These theories aim to discredit Metcalf and portray Anthony as the victim. The speed and intensity of this online activity are alarming. Fake posts impersonating officials have circulated, adding to the confusion and distrust. These deceptive tactics are designed to manipulate public opinion and potentially influence the legal proceedings. The digital landscape has become a battleground for narratives. False claims, including allegations that Metcalf was a drug-addicted bully, have been widely disseminated. Another claim is that Anthony was the victim of an unprovoked attack, a narrative that directly contradicts the police's initial findings. These claims are not only hurtful, but also potentially dangerous. Local authorities have condemned the spread of misinformation, recognizing the potential for these false narratives to incite violence and division. They are actively working to counter the spread of these harmful lies. The stakes are high. Frisco Police Chief David Shilson issued a strong warning against spreading hate and division, emphasizing the importance of unity and truth. His statement underscores the gravity of the situation and the potential for the community to be torn apart. The FBI and local law enforcement are investigating the fake posts, seeking to identify and prosecute those responsible for spreading misinformation. Holding these individuals accountable is crucial to deterring future attempts to manipulate public opinion. Frisco City Councilman Brian Livingston emphasized community unity, urging residents to focus on supporting both families affected by this tragedy. His message of compassion and understanding is a much-needed counterpoint to the divisive rhetoric circulating online. This case highlights the dangers of misinformation in the age of social media. False narratives can spread like wildfire, shaping public perception and potentially influencing the legal process. The consequences can be devastating. Social media amplifies the spread of false narratives, allowing them to reach a vast audience in a matter of seconds. This rapid dissemination makes it difficult to control the flow of information and counter the spread of lies. The digital world has become a powerful tool for manipulation. Financial support can be quickly mobilized through online platforms, as demonstrated by the rapid fundraising success for Anthony's legal defense. This ability to raise large sums of money can significantly impact the legal process, allowing for a more robust defense. Narratives can be manipulated to influence public perception, potentially swaying jurors and affecting the outcome of the trial. This manipulation can undermine the integrity of the justice system and erode public trust. The power of narrative is undeniable. Anthony told officers he killed Metcalf in self-defense, a claim that will likely be central to his legal defense. This claim, if proven, could significantly reduce the charges against him. The burden of proof, however, rests on the defense. Anthony's father echoed the self-defense claim, further reinforcing the narrative that Anthony acted to protect himself. This public support from his family is likely intended to garner sympathy and support for Anthony. Lawyers expressed condolences to the Metcalf family, a standard practice in such cases, but also a reminder of the human cost of this tragedy. Their words, however, are unlikely to ease the pain of the Metcalf family. They claim a false, unjust, and harmful narrative is being spread, likely referring to the conspiracy theories and misinformation circulating online. This claim underscores the defense's concern about the potential for bias and prejudice to influence the legal proceedings. Donors express support for Anthony, often using language that suggests they believe he acted in self-defense. These sentiments reflect the power of the narrative being promoted by the fundraising campaign. Comments included, "Good job standing up for yourself, young man." This comment reveals a disturbing willingness to condone violence, even in the absence of complete information. The rush to judgment is alarming. Religious references were made to support Anthony, suggesting that some donors view the case through a religious lens. This adds another layer of complexity to the already charged atmosphere surrounding the case. Police say Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest, a detail that underscores the severity of the violence. This fact will likely be a key piece of evidence in the prosecution's case. The stabbing occurred after Metcalf asked Anthony to leave his team's tent, suggesting a relatively minor initial conflict that escalated into deadly violence. The circumstances surrounding the escalation will be crucial to understanding what happened. Anthony allegedly pulled the knife from his backpack, indicating that he was carrying a weapon at the track meet. This fact raises questions about his intentions and whether he was prepared for a confrontation. Anthony is currently in Collin County Jail, awaiting trial. The conditions of his confinement and his access to legal counsel are important factors in ensuring a fair legal process. He is held on a $1 million bond, a significant amount that reflects the seriousness of the charges against him. The defense is likely to argue that this bond is excessive and should be reduced. He faces a charge of first-degree murder, which carries the most severe penalties under the law. The prosecution will need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Anthony acted with premeditation and intent to kill. Local officials believe the community is united in its grief and concern for both families affected by this tragedy. This unity, however, is being tested by the divisive rhetoric circulating online. Residents are primarily concerned about the two families, recognizing the immense pain and suffering they are experiencing. Their focus is on providing support and comfort during this difficult time. The focus is on getting through the tragedy, healing the wounds, and preventing similar incidents from happening in the future. This requires a commitment to truth, justice, and compassion. The lawyers have a history of taking on racially charged cases, suggesting a commitment to social justice and a willingness to challenge systemic inequalities. Their past experiences will likely inform their approach to this case. They negotiated a settlement for a girl manhandled by a cop at a pool party, demonstrating their ability to secure justice for victims of police misconduct. This case highlights their expertise in handling sensitive and high-profile cases. Kim Cole represented Dejaria Becton in the McKinney pool party incident, a case that sparked national outrage and debate about race and policing. Her involvement in that case underscores her commitment to fighting for civil rights. Cole won a settlement for Becton from the police department, a significant victory that brought some measure of justice to the victim. This success demonstrates her skill as a litigator and her ability to achieve positive outcomes for her clients. Billy Clark is a professional mediator, suggesting that he may play a role in negotiating a plea bargain or settlement in this case. His expertise in mediation could be valuable in resolving the legal issues and bringing closure to the parties involved. Lawyers aim to lower Anthony's excessive bond, arguing that it is a violation of his constitutional rights. They will likely present evidence to the court demonstrating that Anthony is not a flight risk and poses no danger to the community. They want the district attorney to make a better determination of the charges, suggesting that they believe the first-degree murder charge is too severe. They may argue that the evidence supports a lesser charge, such as manslaughter or self-defense. They emphasize Anthony's right to a fair legal process, a fundamental principle of the American justice system. They will likely be vigilant in protecting his rights and ensuring that he receives a fair trial. A fake GoFundMe page claimed Anthony was jumped, further fueling the conspiracy theories and misinformation circulating online. This deceptive tactic is designed to manipulate public opinion and garner sympathy for Anthony. The fake page claimed Metcalf smashed Anthony's phone, adding another layer of alleged aggression to Metcalf's portrayal. This claim, if false, is a deliberate attempt to damage Metcalf's reputation and influence the legal proceedings. The lawyers clarified that the fake page was not set up by Anthony, distancing themselves from the misinformation and emphasizing their commitment to truth and accuracy. This clarification is crucial to maintaining their credibility and integrity. The bogus GoFundMe page has been taken down, a positive step in combating the spread of misinformation. However, the damage may already be done, as the false claims may have already influenced public opinion. This case is a stark reminder of the power of social media to both inform and misinform, to unite and divide. It underscores the importance of critical thinking, media literacy, and a commitment to truth in the digital age. What do you think? Is the fundraising campaign for Anthony justified, or is it contributing to a dangerous narrative? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth investigations, and share this video with your friends to help spread awareness about the dangers of misinformation. Let's work together to promote truth and justice.